All right, a very big hello to everyone who's tuning in to Tom's Talk Time. I'm joined now by SYDNEE Carter from the X Factor. SYDNEE, hello.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm good, and just before we start the interview, I'm going to say that this is probably the weirdest place I'm ever going to do an interview. For those people listening, we are sitting
On a car bonnet outside
on a car bonnet.
an ale house.
It's 10:40. We're on a car bonnet at the ale house, but
Pretty
you know
great.
what? You're right. So, SYDNEE, thank you so much for doing the interview.
No worries, my pleasure.
Now, we have to talk about Ashton Kutcher.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Those people that don't know, he sent you a bit of a tweet saying, well done, loved your audition, and you made his love for Australia grow even more. That was out of the blue.
Yeah.
How incredible.
That was crazy. I just woke up one morning and I just got all these emails from like fans and stuff, and they were just like, oh my God, like look at your page, like Ashton Kutcher just shared like your audition. I was like, what? No, it has to be like one of those fake pages that someone's made. But it was the like official, like actual Ashton Kutcher, and I couldn't believe it. And I told Mum, and even she was jumping up and down.
You'd gone on to X Factor, you'd done your thing, but really that took it up another level.
Yeah, that was incredible, like absolutely crazy. Not in a million years did I ever think that someone like Ashton Kutcher would say that.
And I want to go back to when you first started, your first audition. You going out there to however many people are in the crowd. You've got 4 incredible judges. Ronan Keating, who obviously you got to know pretty well.
Yeah.
Natalie Bassingthwaighte, she was the first performer I ever saw. I was 12 years old. So I've got a pretty special place for her.
Oh, yeah.
Danny Minogue, who's Danny Minogue.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Red Foo.
Red Foo, yeah.
So for a panel of judges, what was going through your mind?
You know, I don't really remember. I just know it was such a blur because I was so cold because I was backstage and I was wearing like shorts and a really short top and it was no sleeves and it was freezing backstage, and so I was just kind of focusing on like staying warm, and I was just about to go on stage and my mouth was like literally like going like teeth chattering. It was crazy.
Like it is now.
Yeah, yeah. And I just got on stage and I just thought, you know, SYDNEE, this is like that once in a lifetime opportunity, and this is all you've wanted. This is all you've wanted for so long, so just go out there and give it your best. And it was just a crazy feeling.
Obviously, I imagine you were pretty nervous. Is that something that sort of eased a little as you did more performing, or do you still get nervous?
Definitely, everyone gets nervous. Like I always still get nervous before every performance, but it's just a matter of how you deal with them. And at the start of the competition, I definitely, at my my audition and boot camp, I definitely let nerves, get the better of me at boot camp. But I definitely felt that by getting to the live shows, it was like an extra step for me to conquer those nerves.
Now, one thing I noticed a lot about you, I think, and I don't know whether it's because you started off young, but every single performance, you started off strong. Your audition was incredible.
Oh,
but there was every performance, you just grew and you got stronger. Your voice improves, your stage presence, your connection to the song. Obviously, I imagine that's a lot through Ronan's help.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Could you notice that as well?
Yeah, actually, like I could notice that my voice is definitely. I was kind of pushing myself that I never thought I could. I know in my very last performance on the X Factor, one of the things that Ronan said to me in my little rehearsal was, don't be afraid to push yourself, because I never thought in a million years I could ever sing strong, because that was such just a diverse song that had so many high notes and low notes, and I finally got there, and so it just kind of really emphasised that I have grown and changed. So.
Oh, fantastic. And you have had a bit of a comparison to Lorde.
Yeah.
You sort of reminded me of Lorde before you sung Tennis Court.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think, because she's young, you're young, you've got the hair. But firstly, what do you make of the comparison?
It's a great thing to be compared to someone just like Lorde. I mean, Lorde is an amazing artist. She's, similar age to me. If I was going to get compared to anyone like around our age in that industry, it'd definitely be Lorde. But I guess I just don't want to be I don't want to be compared to someone because I'm trying to be myself and be unique. So at first I was kind of like, I don't want to be one of those people that gets compared to someone else. But I'll take that comparison. I'd rather it be that than something else. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So as we talked about before, you're working with all these wonderful judges, people that inspire so many of us. But I want to know who you're inspired by.
I'm inspired by. I've got quite a long list actually, but I definitely find Ed Sheeran's music is just one that it always has a connection, like an emotional connection with every song that I listen to of his. I just like his style. It's kind of similar to what I want to pursue. And yeah, I just think he's pretty great. And also Macklemore, I think what he stands for, even though it's kind of like a completely different genre, it's like rap, but what he stands for and what he uses music to do about like same love and that kind of stuff is really incredible. And hopefully I can do that one day.
Oh, awesome. And Ed Sheeran's just announced his national tour of Australia. How fantastic.
Very exciting.
I'm sure you're going to be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm dragging my boyfriend along as well. So.
Oh, good. All right, and this is a bit of a cliche question,
All right.
but 3 people you could have to dinner. Who would you have?
Okay, 3 people. All right. I definitely have Ed Sheeran there. I reckon Taylor Swift. I reckon she's pretty cool. And I'm trying to think. Probably Beyonce, actually.
Beyonce. She would be pretty cool.
Pretty
Interesting
cool.
bunch, but
Yeah, different bunch.
pretty
but,
cool. Some great conversations.
Yeah.
All right, and we have to talk about Ronan.
All right.
My God. Ronan, we love him.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. Everyone loves him.
Yeah.
What was he like?
He was funny. He was such a lovely, happy, funny guy. Everyone just sees that like grumpy pants or whatever they call him on TV, but what he actually has to say is really constructive. And he was really funny. Like when we were backstage, even when the cameras weren't rolling, he was always encouraging and telling us what we should work on or what we're doing good. And he always made sure that we were comfortable with everything, whether it was song choice or what we were wearing or how our set was. And yeah, he was pretty great.
Oh, fantastic. Now, I do have a couple of fan questions that people have sent in.
All right.
Firstly, Alanis would like to know, this is from Facebook, she would like to know if there's a song that you could have chosen for yourself to perform, what would it have been?
I would have loved to have sung either Scar by Missy Higgins or The Scientist by Coldplay.
Awesome. They would have been great.
Yeah.
Taylor, she would like to know when your birthday is.
My birthday is actually 10th of December.
Oh, Christmas time. Now, I've always got a question for people who have birthdays in December. Do you get ripped off? Do people say, oh, look, it's almost Christmas time, Sydney, and this is your birthday and Christmas present?
It's actually kind of good because I get to do like the whole combination where I'm like, okay, Dad, I want this for my birthday, but I'll use my birthday and Christmas money. So I get like either a present on my
really
birthday.
cool.
Yeah, or if I want to get like a present for Christmas or I want to get it for my birthday, I only have 2 weeks to wait. So
And if you miss out, I suppose, 2 weeks,
2 weeks,
and you can have another shot.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew's asking whether you would like to pursue a career in music after you finish school. I'm guessing that it's going to be a yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to. That's what I'm trying to get the basic subjects in for my exam so I can just, get to Whopper, hopefully. But if I can get into the music industry early, then that'd be amazing.
Sienna, this one's from Instagram. She wants to know what your hair looks like as you were growing up.
Oh, when I was little, I had like an afro. It was just like a little midget afro. It was pretty cool.
Oh, cute! How fantastic. All right, and lastly, I'm going to ask you a question in 2 sort of different ways about X Factor. Now, I want to know who you think is going to win and why.
Okay, I think... Who do I think is going to win? I think Brothers 3 have a very strong chance because we've never had a group win before, I don't think. And, they're bringing something really new and original to the table. So I think that's definitely got them, got lots of votes behind them.
And they were voted number 1 when they revealed where you were. Was that scary for you, seeing where you were in the ranks?
I honestly, I think it's why I kind of jinxed myself because I was the only person that was not freaking out. I was like, yeah, I don't really care as long as I'm still in the competition or I'm not in, one or the other. I just didn't really care whether I found out I was, last or first, I was just going to go with the flow, but, hence got knocked out, but that's okay.
Oh, well, you're standing strong, and
Yeah,
I would like to know who you want to win.
Who do I want to win? Oh, I would have loved T to have won, so that would have been awesome, but unfortunately. So I think I'm just going to have to go with Brothers 3.
Brothers 3.
That'd be awesome if they won.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right, Sydney, thank you so much for doing the interview, and I can't wait to have another chat soon.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me.